Good evening. Days after the windstorm, we are still seeing scenes like this one right throughout the GTA. We're near Bloor and Bathurst. You can see this massive tree just leaned up against two homes with roof damage, and the homeowners have been telling me they can hear crackling sounds of it just breaking piece by piece. At the bottom of this tree, you can see most of it at least has been completely lifted. The homeowners not allowed back into their homes. Now, residents throughout the GTA have been dealing with the aftermath of Friday's storm, including in Markham, where residents say they've been trapped for days.
Well, the tree falling into the wires pulled the pole down, and in the meantime, we do have power, but there is hydro wires that touch in the ground, and they're still live.
A tree, a pole, and downed wires spread across Sprucewood Drive near Bayview and Steeles shows the power behind Friday's vicious winds. It's also the reason why those in a dozen homes can get their vehicles in and out of the dead-end street. Some of them missing work, appointments, unable to go about their daily lives. One end here you have the trees. The tree down, you have wires down. On the other end, it's a dead end for you.
We are prisoners in our own homes, no way to get out because it's a dead-end street here, and we're just stuck here. We cannot go to work, to doctor appointments, or anything.
My wife, she is very sick, and tomorrow we have to go for an appointment at 11 o'clock in the morning.
And I just couldn't get out because, I have to use the car, so, otherwise, we might have to cut a bite to, do a little bit of grocery shopping, but otherwise, it's pretty much kind of trapped.
If it's something emergency happening this side, how the fire department or anybody can get here. It's been like 3 days like this.
The residents say they've reached out to the city of Markham's emergency line and were left without any answers. A spokesperson for the city tells CityNews they've received over 300 tree-related calls since the windstorm. But in the case of Sprucewood Drive, staff weren't trained to work with live power, which can be extremely hazardous.
So the tree has to be removed, and the wires have to be, done something in order to get this road at least passable.
This afternoon, after CityNews made some calls, a welcoming sight. A crew finally showed up, chopping away at the massive tree and clearing part of the mess left behind. And then later this afternoon, the wires were also removed. Electric Utilities says they've made temporary repairs to the pole and restored service, adding that another department will now be following up with permanent repairs.
We are happy they're here cutting the tree.
To give some details about Toronto, at the height of the storm, Toronto Hydro reported 68,000 customers were left without power, and there were more than 400 downed wires. Now, currently, Hydro says there are 2,900 customers that are without power, and that's scattered throughout the city.